welcome back to the Wilderness Podcast. I got a special guest today, ladies and gentlemen. My homeboy, we call him, it's the legendary Mr. Showtime himself. This is K. Ross, my guy. Raise it up here. Can you hear me, brother?
I'm here.
All right, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. All right, so today's show, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, let me get the my shit going down right quick, right, nice, yeah. All right, here we go. Now you can see us. We right here. We back. All right. So anyway, today's show is called "The Return of OGs Show." So I got a true OG with me. This is a partner. Mine been a friend of mine a very long time. We got him on the phone because I ain't sending an invite. He moving around and shit, but we gonna still get it done. So check it out, man. Uh, Man, this cat was in the Marine Corps together. We met about 2002, early 2002 when I got to Quantico. And, you know, I was a sergeant, young, fresh, fly, flashy, cool cat. And this cat is a couple years older than me, but always saw me as the big brother, not knowing I saw him as big brother too. So yeah, it was always like that. Real perplexed in my life. Always kind of that type of way. So anyway, but check it out for real though. We're gonna get into the show. The return of the OGs. The reason why I decided to have my brother K. Ross on the show with me today because somebody that I respect, love, appreciate, and we've been knowing each other over a couple of decades. So it's been my brother, very long time. So introduce yourself, my guy. Tell us, K. Ross, how me and you met, and you know how we became so brotherly and acquainted with each other.
Well, you already
Speak
know,
up,
man.
speak up.
You already know, man. I've been knowing you for, like you said, it's been some decades, couple decades that we've been knowing each other. And I just know, man, you're a good soul, good brother. Anything that you putting out for the people, you're trying to inform people on how to just live a better life. So I always, since I first met you, I always seen that you was a good, good brother around whoever you're around. matter if it was stuff that people be considered as bad or stuff that people consider as good, it's still a learning opportunity to be like, you know what, that's something I see that I can either make my life better or I can go down the same road and see if I can do it opposite. So, returning of OGs or recognizing it's really just recognizing OGs. You don't no OG really returns. It's just recognizing somebody. So if you don't recognize it, you can go through the experiences yourself. It's up to you. Go through those experiences yourself, but why go through something like that yourself when you can see somebody that already, went down that road? Because let's just be honest, man. A lot of people we hop out here, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know which direction we want to go, and we have people that are already doing stuff. That's where the mentorship stuff come in. You have people already doing stuff. That's a former OG.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I think you did an exemplary job of explaining, the OG fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, what it takes to be an OG. I appreciate the respect, my brother. I salute you as well. You know, we have a very peculiar relationship because the thing is, bro, we used to party together, hang out together, and as young fellas, you know, I was always in a position to help people. And see, this is what I'm saying. The Wilderness Podcast didn't just start. It didn't. This didn't just. This shit ain't just spring up like people think. And they see the subscribers and they see people gravitating to it and watching it. It's my real life. I told you this motherfucking show was gonna be an experience, and I told you that I would not be nothing but truthful with you. So what I appreciate having my brother K. Ross. His name is Carson Ross. The real deal. That's my guy, man. I mean, me and this cat been friends. We have uh, partied together. We have been through real life experiences. We have uh, we have dealt with life full fledged in the Marine Corps. I was in a position of leadership all the time in his life, but even though I was a couple of years younger than him, he saw me as extremely different from anybody that he had ever met. And then I'm like, bro, so what made you maintain a friendship with me all these years and all these things? You know what, Carl? You're going to ask all of this shit for yourself. I'm just telling you what we already done been through. So K. Ross told me, he said, I ain't never met nobody like you. I've only met one person like you, and that's you. So K. Ross, can you explain to our subscribers, our alumni, our people, and thank you for being an alumni for the show and coming on to the show with me. It's brave when you got this kind of a following and these subscribers out here. And I'm grateful. I'm just very grateful for, and y'all make sure y'all keep subscribing and checking the Wilderness Podcast out too. But I want you to give, like I was, explaining. I want you to expound upon it and let people know how, our whole way of life as far as living now and how our lifestyle has changed because we knew each other.
Well, to be honest, man, I just know that um, anytime you form any type of relationships or you get around certain people, there's some people in your lives that they're seasonal people, that you got your roots. And sometimes you don't even know certain people are roots in your life. And it's not to I don't even know how to say it, as far as like, this is not to make people feel bad about um, I don't even know how to say this. So you have your family members,
Yeah.
you have your people that you meet that cross your path and stuff like that, and a certain person that cross your path, they might be completely different than you, but it's something about them that you need to either keep them in your life, or I just don't believe in. To be honest with you, I just don't believe in the yes man stuff. So even one thing about you is we've been able to have conversations about that's one reason why we always been cool and we always been in each other's life. Is I see you do something, and one thing that I know that you do is you always do stuff yourself. So you're not. It's not saying anything bad about anything else somebody else do. It's just the fact that I see you do something, and then I say, you know what, this brother always go look up the information himself. He always go do something himself. I'm gonna do the same thing. So it might not be on the same topic. It might not be, I know you look up a lot of stuff on your background and where you came from, but with me, I took that same like way of thinking, and if it's something I want to know, that's how I jump into information. That's how I jump into experiences. I do it myself because it's so much stuff online. I mean, these days you can click on, and if you want to sell something online, it's a whole bunch of people selling stuff online. But what I noticed is you have a whole bunch of cookie cutter stuff. So that means that they'll say, hey, uh, subscribe, do this, and everybody else is doing the same thing. But they're trying to pull you in. It's almost like they give you just enough information to try to pull you in when you just can just give the person the information and not want anything from them, but want them to do better. So to make a long story short, I know that was long winded. I just know that you always saying stuff to make stuff better, if that makes sense. Sure. And how can you not be around a person that's like that? We might not agree on every topic. We might not even think completely the same. But I already know you always was like, look, as I did this myself. Hey, I got out the military. I went and got this job. I did this myself. Hey, I want to move back to Atlanta. You did it yourself. I don't see you buy houses, move here, do that. You always did it yourself. So it's not like somebody tell you, oh, you know what, go buy land, go buy real estate, do this, and then you trying to talk to them, they trying to sell you a course, or you got a young man that you taught how to be a business mind person, and he took that and started his grass business. So that's why I can actually say, I know that was a long-winded thing, but that's why I always was cool with you. That's why I always, when I come to Atlanta, I stop through and I say what's up to you. It's because you always been that way, and you rarely find people that way. You just don't find it. So, and when you do find somebody, I think a lot of people look for people that either say yes. Even I say that even with like certain shows, like I like It Is What It Is because Cam may show you that they don't have a long time relationship, but they don't agree on a lot of stuff. But the relationship that they have, that may stand on what he stand on. Straight up. And Cam stand on what he stand on, but they still listen to each other. And that's how I think me and your relationship has been. There's certain things that you say that I was like, I know he's gonna stand on that, and there's certain things that me, I'm gonna stand on. Straight but up. Is a relationship that we understand that. So it's not. You have never tried to push your the way you think on me. I have never tried to push that on you. So I mean, that's all I can say. How you take a relationship just real instead of I'm not trying to get nothing from you. You invited me on this podcast today. I said, okay, cool. I'm cool with it, but it's not nothing that I'm trying to start my own thing. So I know he got 80 some followers or 80 some thousand followers. So I'm going to try to get my name out there so I can start my stuff. No, it's not even like that. It's just a friend thing. You ask me to do something, I'm going to do it.
Man, see, that's so dope, man. I appreciate you so much for that. And I just wanted to get back to this OG subject. So, to me, an OG is a person that have, like you described me as, an OG, a person that has experiences and still has so much more living to do and so much more to learn because when you're an OG, you the original one. You're the original gangster. You're the original God. See, we wanna put dirt on everything, but this is just the original God. That's what OG really is. It's the You know what I'm saying? But the problem with cats our age is the fact that they don't like the responsibility of distributing information properly to the younger cats because they too busy trying to be young themselves. See, I try to be more accountable, more responsible, and more transparent with my subscribers, the people that deal with me, my followers, the people that fuck with the Will This podcast like that. Like, I appreciate that because y'all know I'm real with you. I'm not bullshitting you. And I'm not trying to fuck your little girlfriends either. See, the thing is, I'm a real person of real value. And the things that come out my mouth, I'm not trying to bullshit you either. So the OG is always trying to make it better for you. I'm trying to carve out a path and try to give you enough information so that you understand. Hey, I got. Danny D gave me some tools, man. I was listening to the Will This podcast. Danny D gave me some tools that was so applicable to my life presently that it made my life better from this day forward. That's how I want to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't ever want to steer you wrong. I don't want to ever give you information that's gonna put you on some bullshit or put you. I like you bettering yourself because you revolutionizing yourself is the most applicable, most accurate thing you could do for yourself and for others.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ross, go and expound on it. How you see it? What's the OG?
Well, this is how I see an OG. OG is exactly what you said. An OG don't have his experiences, and he wants you not to either go down the same way he went down that might have wrecked his life or made his life go a certain type of way. He just wanted better for you. So usually an OG, if he stopped to give you information or stopped to give some of his time a day, he just trying to get you on a path that you don't get caught up in these circles. Because what happens is a lot of people out here they want you caught up in the circle so they can manipulate you so they can use you for whatever they want to use you for. So like this thing with men against women stuff, don't fall for that. You create what you want out of life. Once you create what you want out of life, you can have the best relationship. Don't be listening to nobody else telling you how bad relationships is and stuff like that. No, relationships is based off of you. Your relationships are created in a way that you have a relationship good with your parents, you have a relationship good with your mom, your siblings, your cousins, whatever, whoever, even a significant other. It's all based off of what you create. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you what everybody think like this. No, it's always a 10% of people thinking a certain type of way, and it's always gonna get it like I don't know. I want. It's like it's gonna get pushed to the forefront like it's everybody, and that's not true. It's just that's how people make their money.
Propagandize.
Yeah, they always gonna push that narrative because they know if somebody telling you something and they telling you the same thing 2 or 3 years in a row, then something's wrong. Something's wrong, and that's coming from a religious mindset. That's coming from a job mindset. Even people at work would just tell you something to keep you going in circles, so you won't advance. So don't let nobody ever keep you from advancing, and that's relationship, that's money, whatever. Because you can have whatever you want. It just people make you think that you gotta steal, kill, and destroy to get it, and that's not true.
Right.
That's not true either.
Right.
So only an OG is gonna tell you that because guess what? We all probably don't try it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't probably try to destroy something to get something else. And that's just because you sitting there just trying stuff out. So once you understand that it was propaganda and it was a lie, you stop going in that circle. So that's what I noticed. Like, it's so many things that send you in a circle. And I'm not saying any religion is bad or anything, but if you dealing with something in life and you ask people questions and then you constantly going in a circle, you better get out there and find your own answer for yourself. And don't let nobody keep on feeding you a lie.
Ain't that what I did? You used to always study me like you just pretty much confessed. I studied the dub. Yeah, I know, bro. But you was like, but you was different. You was peculiar, you know. So I moved the way I used to move because I knew I was younger, and I knew that a lot of things that I used to say may not be valued simply because I knew my age. 21, 22 years old, moving like a boss at a sergeant and everything. Young fella, driving a brand new vehicle. I look the way I look. I got all the broads looking at me like, oh shit, man, who this little young boy? Who this dick? Who this young nigga is? Yeah, well, so DC was, man, Quantico, DC, 22, got your money, got your life, got everything going good for you, but there are so many goddamn haters. Oh my God. It's some people I'm friends with today that I wasn't friends with back then, but I appreciate the relationship that I still have with a lot of my partners because we were just living life and learning. But see, the hateful part about it is when cats be your age and when they feel like how he get so much, how he get all of that, what he doing? It's like y'all, what you used to tell them, K. Ross, all my little pussy ass haters, cause I had a fuck ton of them. What's their biggest complaint about me?
Man, you already know. First of all, when I think about haters, my whole thing about
Damn.
haters ain't nothing but confused fans anyway. So
Confused fans. God damn it.
so it's a good thing that you have them. So I never look at it in no way that the only way they thinking about you is because they actually a fan. So Cat Williams talk about it, other people talk about it. I mean, it's actually a good thing. Yeah. I mean, and when you're going through it, don't seem like it's good. But later on, when you reach our age and you get seasoned, you like, oh man, it's a good thing. I must be doing something for this person to be acting this way to us. So, so what I've noticed is, even if somebody treat me wrong, I say, hey, is this something I'm doing in myself for them to figure that they can, treat me this way? So what I do is I don't look at them wrong. I say, okay, what can I do to make myself more, make myself better? So if I go somewhere and I was like, okay, maybe I didn't address a person a certain type of way, so I say, okay, maybe I need to advance my vocabulary when I talk to people. It's all kind of stuff that you can do. So I'm like I said, haters actually a good thing. It means you're doing something.
I love it. I love it. I think it's great. I appreciate it.
Doing something. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you always been a clean cut guy. This just being real. You always been a clean cut guy. So any hater that you received back in the day is because of the way you carried yourself. So if you don't carry yourself in a manner where somebody gonna hate on you, ain't nobody gonna pay attention to you. But if somebody always got your name in their mouth, that means you doing something right.
Yeah, man, it's been my whole life.
But that's good though. You're doing something right. Even the way you started this podcast, you're doing something right. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, man. I just hope that I wish you the best in this podcast for real. And I just hope that people, they hear you out on some of the stuff that you're saying. And I hope people actually start reaching out to you to see what you're doing because I know you're putting the work in. Yeah. That's one thing that I know that you're doing. I know you buying the mics. I know you putting the work in. I know you figuring out how to download stuff, upload stuff, and you're not trying to sell nobody no course. So that's why I'm gonna keep on saying. I know I probably said this earlier, but that's what I'm gonna keep on saying. I'm keep saying it over and over and over because this brother ain't trying to sell you nothing. Be leery of somebody always trying to sell you something. Some stuff should just be given to you. So I'm not. I know what's
That's why I called it a return because I think it's we are more prevalent than we understand now. That's why like I'm looking at YouTube. I reference YouTube because I see a lot of cats our age jumping out here doing it, and I just salute. I salute them. I want to run off some names about some people that I do that I'm a fan of myself because I love the return of the OGs getting out here, setting up their platforms. You ain't just got one or two no more. We coming, and and I just appreciate that all of us got a lot to say, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the different perspectives. Like, uh, remember like 7 years ago we were supposed to do this together.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay, and then
Yes, sir.
so uh, I did it this year because I said, what the fuck am I waiting on? I ain't finna keep on waiting on nobody. I'm gonna just do it my damn self, and it's gonna be better too. But I'm not gonna forget the people that motivated me, and I'm like you, one of my top number one fucking fans that love telling me, you know, how great I'm doing, and you know, and making sure you give me a couple of tidbits. You know, I got a lot of y'all, a lot of my brothers out here, D2, Mo Sanders, you know, people that mean a lot, even some of my coworkers. I'm thankful to you guys too. There's so many people that appreciate the kind of quality work that I'm putting in because I can't do the hate shit. This is about being a better being, not punching down. I just tell you the truth. And that may be not palatable for a lot of people, but goddamn, I don't know how to do it. I'm getting better at the way I'm trying my best to at least keep my authenticity and also push my message out without being so profane all the time. So I know I got to show the favor and waiver and, you know, the ebb and flows for everybody that watched the show. I know some ladies told me, one lady, why you cuss so much? I brought that point up again because it bugs me. My parents and my mother and my father, it's like, but you have so, you are, you read so much. You are entirely too why you do it? You don't even have to use one profane word the rest of your life or ever, son. And I'm like, why can't I just fucking be me? See how that works? It's not nothing against I love my parents, but I don't like people manipulating me with me. Shit.
Nah, I feel you, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. This is nothing against anybody say about anything, because I don't know that side. But I'm gonna say this: I'd rather a person be genuine themselves, cussing, whatever, however you are,
I don't
than
curse.
somebody
I use
than
profane
yeah, well,
words.
you're right. Yeah, I should see you're right there. You're right with that. So what I'm saying, and I'm a brother too. That's why you get so much support from me. I'm gonna let you do that right now. So I'm gonna say this: I don't want nobody selling me nothing that I know that it's just another number.
Right.
And once you figure that out in life, it's people that they're just trying to add zeros to a bank account, and they're trying to get this so-called I don't know if that's it ain't peace, but they're trying to stack up where they don't have to worry about nothing no more. I guess you could say that. I don't know.
I don't give a shit. You know, me and you make without a podcast or anything, we both make a fuck ton enough money to take care of our families and not have to really worry about people, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay,
That's
so
yes, sir.
so why is it so important for people to try what you were saying? I just want you to continue because they want to always try to alter and correct you and make you like the way they want you. Like you know what I'm saying? Just continue.
Well,
Just keep going while you go. I'm sorry. I ain't
well,
mean to
no,
cut you
you're
off.
right. No, 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 you could. I get exactly what you're saying. It's because they don't know, and that's what I'm learning about. So you about to mention? I want you to mention those guys that you was gonna talk about too. This guy's a young guy. I think he's from the UK. His name is
I feel you.
That's the type of people that you need to deal with. If you're sitting there, you know, showing your books every now and then on a podcast, hey, I'm reading this, I'm reading that. For some person, they gonna need that. They gonna need that knowledge that you're showing them because, man, I'm telling you, it's so many things out here to get you caught up. It's so many things. It's so many things that you think that's shining, and you trying to follow that, and it's not something to follow. But nobody's telling you that, and you, because you think that nobody's gonna tell you. Nobody's gonna tell you. You have to look it up for yourself. All you doing right now is giving out information. People cannot listen to anything that you say, or people can listen to something you say and say, you know what, I might not agree with exactly what he said about that, but guess what? The way he does his like research, I need to start doing my research like that. And that right there, you helping somebody.
So, and just let me elaborate on that. The way I do my research is it's very, very, very intricate. I don't try to make or take shortcuts. I just sit there and do the work. I sit there and read and discover and pinpoint. I know a lot of times, I know, K. Ross, you watch the show, you catch it. How y'all know I know how to go straight to the page I want to convey? It resonates to everything I'm saying specifically, and I go straight to that page because that lets you know how much I don't cut corners. I'm here to learn with you. But just because I know what I know, it doesn't mean you don't know what you don't know. And I love perspectives. You don't see me cut my brother off. You don't see me acting as if I'm gonna try to manipulate or try to change or alter what he's trying to say. No, I brought him on the show because we had enough confidence to say, shit, if I'm gonna do this, I'll do it with you, bro. I do the podcast with you, brother. You know, like you have teams of people, and then you have people that are just good with or by themselves. And then you look at the kind of work me and Dr. AE do, the great work we do on this show. I didn't know we was gonna be such a great tandem. And people really enjoy and appreciate him opening up because he wants to do his own show as well. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure it wasn't as hard as it is or as it is now or was for me. I want to make it easier for him. I don't want to make it harder on him. I want him to avoid the bullshit I had to deal with creating this podcast. You may say it didn't seem like it was too hard. You got the money, you got this. You don't understand. It's the ability to control my mindset. It's the ability to put on and give you great content because I'm passionate about what I do. So the only thing I know how to do is work my way into this space. I don't know how to think, oh, I didn't give you something good enough. I didn't say this the way you wanted me to. I don't have time to think about that type of shit. The only thing I think about is can I get on this podcast, say what I want to say, and let it just convey. Because somebody's gonna like it. It's not built for everybody. This platform ain't built for everybody, and that's okay too. Because the proof is in the pudding when people understand and like and genuinely connect with you. So that's why I can have my brother on the show and we can go on for damn near 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is authentic and organic. Just a conversation and the willingness to have a conversation. I can't wait to bring my homeboy Wally Upshaw on the show. I can't wait to bring him on the show because he has a very interesting life. And in his power, his mindset, his smarts, his brilliance, his intelligence, his ability to do shit is what I admire. See, it ain't about scales, levels, and all of that shit like that. Sometimes it's about fundamentals, getting back to the roots, getting back to the dirt, getting back to what you know is proven to fucking be true. K. Ross, you got anything to add, my brother, before we leave the show?
All that what you just said, man. I just believe and I hope people out there listen just follow the truth. The truth always gonna be in your heart. You know, it's gonna be coupled with love. Truth is always coupled with love. So once you have them two locked together, believe me, you'll know where to go. Don't let nobody have you out here like the children of Israel walking in a circle for 40 years. I hate to see people, they were poor, their family were poor, and I'm not talking about monetary stuff. I'm just talking about you just doing the same thing everybody else doing.
Right.
You just sitting there in the hood, not creating nothing, not developing yourself, not doing nothing. We do what we want to do, so we have time to do stuff like this, and we still take care of our families, and we still travel, and we still buy whatever we want. So what we putting out there, we putting the truth out there, and bro, I'll be honest with you. I hope you get another 100,000. I hope this show we doing right now reach 20K, just so people can hear the words that we saying and know that we ain't selling you nothing. Stop buying what people selling you and start looking for stuff out there yourself and be true to yourself. Stop downgrading yourself like you don't have enough in you. You do. You have plenty in you, and a brother like yourself, you that if you go back and look at some of your shows, you tell people believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Go look at some of his shows and watch how he talk about self. Do this yourself. Believe in yourself. I did this myself. Even when you was talking about some of the stuff with your mom and how some of the stuff dealt with, as with some of the stuff she did, but you didn't let that hate get in your heart. You just learned from that situation, and it wasn't that you liked it. And she was just trying the best she could do to be a parent. So you didn't take that and now you run around doing hateful stuff to people, family members, women, all that stuff because you was hurt as a child. No, you learn from it. You decide to use that energy to make your life better, and that's the drive. That's why you work so hard. That's why you got the ethic that you have. Like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because you know you can do it yourself. So then when you start a podcast like this, you give people truth. It was good that you did go do something like that because it created the man that you are today. So that's all I gotta say, man. Like I said, I'm like, you know me, we have our different point of views on stuff, but I'm always gonna get the truth when it comes to a person like you. And I know that all you just trying to do is push good information out there and tell people what you learn. And I can vouch for this man. And the stuff that he say, he doing it. If he not doing it, he'll listen to you and he'll try to learn from it and think why you told him to do something a certain type of way. But he's still gonna be himself. So return to the OGs. Uh, I hope when you got something out this show, man, I appreciate you for bringing me on here, and I wish the best for everybody out there.
I think that was beautifully said, my brother. I'm always grateful when we commune and we always share and exchange and go back and forth with um, such valiance. So that's the show today, my people. I hope you heard what my brother K. Ross had to say. He's a super alumni of the show. It's like Dr. A.E. We're going to have more of him on the show, trying to motivate him to get his own shit out here for real. So he sounds good. He's good. I think he's great. So this is my little motivated factor. He didn't know I was going to say or do none of this shit, but I just think it's good because of the perspective. So I think I wanna bring you on more so that we can have more of these real insightful heart to hearts to share with people to let the world know, brothers, man, we good. We support each other, we love each other, we appreciate each other. No Diddy.
Yes, sir. No Diddy. No Diddy at all.
No Diddy, Pimp. So it's like,
no Diddy at all.
But as brothers, real brothers, real fam, people that were individuals that met each other, and we really been friends for a couple of fucking decades plus. So it's a great thing to have and to share this type of brotherhood and appreciation because I wanted to do this with a few people, and some people just think that they shit just a little bit more important than yours. So I carry on, I go forward. I'm always moving forward. I ain't gonna never slow down or back up for nobody or even back off. K Ross, you know damn well that's the truth.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I don't know how to do that. So anyway, that's the show tonight. That's the show today, this evening. And remember one thing, you know this favorite part. Come on, K Ross, share with me. Come on, come on.
Go
The
ahead.
wheel is yours. Yeah, y'all know how I go down. But anyway, I love you all. I appreciate y'all. I love my brother right here that came in and showed why he need to get his own shit going too. But anyway, we appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And we'll be back soon. Later. Peace.
Yes, sir.